Hello, everyone, and welcome to the electronic scoreboard for APBA Baseball. This is my 1978 replay, the 1978 Giants versus the 1978 Reds. And you can see the Reds are 3-2, the Giants are 1-3. And this is the first game of the series. We have Fred Norman, who's gotten an increase to the B grade, and pitching for the Giants is Bob Nepper. So we're at the top of the seventh right now. Like I said, Norman's been switched to, is upgraded to a B at this point. His fatigue factor is in the yellow. He's at 8. So for my floating pitcher grade index, we'll be looking at the yellow line for him. Willie McCovey's leading off the seventh. The Reds are up 4-2. We have a 9. But the floating pitcher grade index gives a +1. He's already a B, so that'll put him up to an A. And that'll be a strikeout. Brings up Terry Whitfield. That'll be a ground out to shortstop. And Mark Hill. 29 will be a comebacker to the pitcher. Bob Nepper's got a little life left in him. He has fatigue 3 left, so he'll try to get him through this inning. He's down here in the red. 54 will be a fly out to right field for Cesar Geronimo. And Pete will ground out to the shortstop. That's 8 in a row for Nepper, and he will need 1 more as an A pitcher to get an increase. But his day is about done anyway. 29, and that'll be a ground out. So he would get the increase if I keep him in to an A and C. So Nepper will be an A and C pitcher at this point, having retired 9 in a row. All right, top of the 8th, Johnny LeMaster. 53 is an 18. We're looking at the shortstop, and the shortstop's Davey Concepcion, and he makes the play. .36 is a 12. That'd be a ground out to first base unassisted. Norman's already got his increase. Not sure if I could give him another one. And there's a walk, so that'll end his streak of retiring so many in a row. So that'll put Darrell Evans on first base. 66 for Jack Clark, and that will tie this one up, folks, with a home run off of Fred Norman in the top of the 8th. And just like that, this game is tied up 4-4. 53 for Mike Ivy, and that'll be the second baseman, Joe Morgan, and that'll be an error. So the Reds are showing cracks. And let's see if the Giants can pull this out. A 53 is a 19. We're looking at the third baseman, Pete Rose. So we're looking here. Single to third, runner to second, runner to third, and batter to second on the error. So what did we say? It was a single with an error. So they will advance Ivy to third base. And Madlock advances to second on the error. And we'll charge the Reds with an error. And Willie McCovey with 2 outs will fly out to left field. So that will end the inning for the Giants. We have a tie ball game going into the bottom of the 8th. Nepper is now an A and C, remember, and that's a pop out. Brings up George Foster, and he's a 9 in the red. He will be going down 1 to an A, and that'll be a strikeout. Johnny Bench, and that will be another strikeout. All right, so these starters are going into the 9th, trying to get the win for their team. Let's see how this goes. There's a fly out. Bringing up Mark Hill, 51, against the B. Remember, he got his increase to the B, but he's in the red now, and he gets a +1, though. Brings him up to an A, And that'll make that 9 a strikeout. And LeMaster will single, 2-out single. Bringing up Larry Herndon. Uh-oh. We have a 11. 52, and that'll be a single. Runner to third. So they do not get the go-ahead run in. We have runners on second and third after that single and a stolen base by Larry Herndon. Bringing up Darrell Evans, and it's a roll 41, and he will ground out to end the Giants' ninth. So Bob Knepper with his A and C will go into the bottom of the ninth, trying to force extra innings. Dan Dreesen, 51 is a 9, and that'll be a strikeout. Mike Lum, he has a home run in the game. This will be a ground out to shortstop. And 66, there's life for the Reds in the bottom of the ninth, and that'll be a double, 2-out double. Brings up Cesar Geronimo at 11, double column. And there it is, a single. The runner is out at home, fast, scores. Concepcion is fast. It's the game-winning single by Cesar Geronimo, sending Davy Concepcion home, and he scores the winning run. And that will end this one in the bottom of the ninth. So I'll hit Q on the keyboard to end this game. And there's our final numbers. 4 runs for the Giants, 8 hits. The Reds had 2 errors. There was another one by Pete Rose after a single. But they get the win in the bottom of the ninth. 5 runs, 7 hits. And you can see Jack Clark's 2-run home run there. Mike Lum had a solo home run there, and there's your game-winning RBI. Fred Norman went the distance, giving up 4 runs, struck out 6, 13 ground balls. Bob Knepper gets the tough loss in this one, giving up 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So I'll be exporting this to spreadsheet and dumping it into my 78 spreadsheet. And you can see some of the leaders from this game was Jack Clark with a batting average of .444. Mike Lum batting .471 in this young season. The Reds, George Foster has 2 home runs. Mike Ivy with 3. Have to update my sorting on the tabs for these. And George Foster for the Reds has 6 RBIs. And there you go. And we've already looked at the standings. And the Reds will move up to 4-2. The Giants, with this loss, will move to 1-4 in this young season. And I'll update my schedule. This was the first game of the series between the Reds and the Giants. And so we'll go on to game 2 and 3 here from Cincinnati. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the forums.